What's up, guys? This is Prince.koala here, bringing you yet another Cup of Nations match. This is the game between Crusaders of Hell Nidintu and Harvesters of Sorrow Madgeh, who lost their semifinals. I've been playing Nidintu, Armenia, and Madgeh was playing Pontus, Namibia. Yeah, so these guys are now fighting for the third rank to become third in the Cup of Nations tournament. You can call it the little final of a tournament. And yeah, let's take a closer look at their armies. So, Nidintu playing Armenia, just like I did, has brought 6 units of silver, or probably bronze gold heavy spearmen, 6 units of gold archers, and 6 units of cataphracts that got 3 flags. I'd say due to the money amount that Armenia has, 15,000 denarii, this can either be gold attack or silver attack bronze defense, but it can't be something like gold defense. And he's also got 2 units of gold attack horse archers. So yeah, let's take a closer look at Madgeh's army. He's brought silver, bronze shields, gold archers. Also got silver or gold bronze Javkav units, Pontic light cavalry. On each flank, 1 chariot archer, 1 flag over there, 1 flag over there, so bronze attack, I guess. And he's also got 4 units of scythe chariots. Let the game begin. Right, so basically what Armenia is trying to do, knocking out well, basically the Archer War. Neither side wants to lose it. Especially Armenia is interested in winning it to have another threat for these scythe chariots, which are themselves the major threat for cataphracts. So once they're getting closer to an engagement, Pontus really wants to engage his pikes against the Armenian pikes, and then Pontus wins the game, because the chariots will come around into the back as soon as they touch just 1 unit of heavy spearmen. They will start a mass rout, and as soon as they touch cataphracts, the cataphracts will drop as well. Well, these 6 cataphracts in a big blob might be able to take on, let's say, 2 chariot units, but not all of them. Even if 1 routes because of archers, they are not enough to kill the chariots. So what Armenia wants to do, once Pontus tries to engage, Armenia really wants to fight these bronze shields with his cataphracts, because these cataphracts, due to their high defense, are actually pretty good at destroying phalanx units, like doubling on them, ignoring these 2 or these 3 units, let's say, and smashing and surrounding these 2, starting to rout them. These guys will be completely out of formation as they're trying to get over to the other side, and they can be surrounded as well. Armenia also wants to keep all his phalanx units close to that, so once chariots are trying to get in, they will lose a lot of chariots on Armenia's pikes. So that's what Armenia is trying to do. For the moment, we just see some archer war between chariot archers and horse archers, and yeah, that's basically it. I think Nidintu should bring his horse archers a bit around, because like that, these chariot archers outshoot at the back of these guys, actually. Maybe also on the archers, yeah. It's another good target. These guys are down to 28 already, 27. These are down to 38. Now, Armenia is trying to not expose the back of his phalanx units. On this side, he's doing a good job at keeping these chariot archers at distance. Already lost quite a lot of archers in this unit as well already. These guys are down to 26. He's still got 40 men. He's always trying to get closer to get some shots into the archery of Nidintu. And I think he should be a bit more active with his Javcav over here. He's lost a few men already, but he should, yeah, once they are just skirmishing, he should push these guys back once in a while. Also, he, if he is playing clever, Madgeh is a clever player, he should not get any bodies in by these archers, since they are targeting the chariot archers. So right there, Madgeh needs to be careful. That's a late reaction with his chariots. Nidintu was able to push away some cataphracts over there. They are most likely going to be shot now. And should lose, guys, because they have not any defense upgrades. They lost quite a few, as you see right there. He's been targeting with 2 units, I think. Over there, Nidintu was not being aware of his horse archers being exposed and completely exhausted. I think he was caring about these cataphracts at this moment, so he's lost them. Which is okay, he can afford that. He can afford to lose chariot archers by now. What they're basically there for is to keep chariot archers busy. These guys are also completely exhausted by now. And yeah, when I played Madgeh, I had Arab Cav to for this situation, so I could, together with my horse archers, chase them down and annihilate them. But yeah, I think 6 cataphracts are just as good. So he has enough cataphracts to stop like 2 chariot units that managed to come through, and still has enough to deal with the bronze. So now what he's trying to do, get around with his pikes around the bronze shields, so he can now charge in there. You see, he's not able to get his phalanx down in time. He's now surrounding the action. Madgeh is super late with his cataphracts, with his chariots, sorry. They really should be in there. Really. If we look at it, all his chariots are just standing there doing nothing. Wow. I don't know what Madgeh was busy with. He's a very good opponent, but he's been totally unaware of the action right now. We got chariots over there, doing nothing. By now, Nidintu had so much time to position his pikes, so any chariot unit that will join this box here will run on pikes.
Der General
eurer Feinde
flieht wie ein ängstliches Kind, greift an und zerschlagt
Nidintu
den
even
Mut
lost
seiner
all his
Anhänger.
archers, but since his pikemen had no support, they just routed. And yeah, I think there's not much Madgeh can do now anymore. He's not even protecting his archers. His chariots should be now together with his archers to have a chance to be able to kill off these guys right now, because now they are able to kill 3 archer units that might potentially shoot down these heavy spearmen. But yeah, just wow. I'm surprised by how easily Madgeh gave this away. I mean, his army was perfectly fine, but yeah, as I mentioned, I think I stated that pretty clearly, that he should have used his chariots much earlier. Like, these guys over there, they're still... All they've been doing was, like, spectating what was happening over there. So, yeah, Nidintu had super much time to get his pikes in position them around the bronze shields, which were in the big blob. They were not even formatted in any way. I don't know if Madgeh was surprised by the assault of Nidintu, but Nidintu's goal should have been clear. Using the spearmen to shield off chariots and using the cataphracts to surround and smack down the bronze shield units, which have all routed and have been chased down by cataphracts, so there's no chance any of them would come back. Nidintu is playing this really safely, and all he can hope for is killing guys with his chariot archers, which really need a rest. He's got them over there and over there. These guys can maybe, let's say, kill 50 more spearmen if he's doing a perfect job. Probably less. Let's say 30 spearmen if he uses them well. They should have still a third of their ammo, I think, or their ammunition. And he's also got 2 archer units left. That also should have quite a lot of ammunition left. So he is able to kill some spearmen of Nidintu, but he's got only 2 scythe chariot units left. And all he can hope for is a mass rout on the Armenian side. But yeah, now it's going to be really tough for Madgeh. I'm going to fast forward this. I think Pontus just wants to rest his units, because chariot archers that are completely exhausted are not any good. They're not going to hit their enemies. They're being easily shot by horse archers and the few archers here that Nidintu has got left. And they can also be chased down by cataphracts. So yeah, you really want to have them fresh, so they won't rout immediately and stuff. And yeah, since Armenia is well rested, he's not going to advance, going to push in the center. Madgeh still has his chariots. Why is he treating his chariots? I don't get it. No. Madgeh, really? You're exposing your... It's surely not the best day that Madgeh has ever had. Maybe it was his aim to lure the cataphracts out and then catch the cataphracts, but they were still able to get away. So he should have been paying more attention.
Ein siegreicher Tag.
Yeah, admitted defeat. He didn't even try any further. I think he was pretty angry at himself. Yeah. He usually is a very good opponent, a very clever opponent that wouldn't make such mistakes as we've seen here in this match. But yeah, congratulations to Nidintu, who's won the 3rd rank on the Cup of Nations tournament. And yeah, also congrats for the success of Madgeh in this tourney. He's shown great progress, great results, especially in the group stage with his Pontian guys. And yeah, now we're waiting for the finals, which are going to be played by me and Dector. And yeah, let's see how these finals are going to turn out. I'm interested, you should be interested as well, and they're going to be up as soon as possible. So stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.